All right, let's get this party started. We are live. Welcome, family, to another show. This is the second show of the day. This show was inspired by my good brother, Mr. Flip Flop, out there in Dominican Republic. Next time you're in Sasua, make sure you guys stop by Flip Flop. That's my dude. That's a good brother of mine. He said, Aaron, man, BMT, you made a really dope video, end of the year video about living overseas, for a year, living in South America for a year. And he was like, man, you got to do a Q&A because, I know a lot of people are asking you questions. Not only that, but I have received a lot of emails about this particular video, end of the year review video. I'm going to do this every year. Just, sum up of all my travels for that previous year. And the video turned out pretty good, man. I gave a lot of good information, a lot of my experiences living overseas for a year. Definitely some ups and downs. I covered it all for the most part in the video, man. So I'm gonna show a quick clip so you can kind of reference the video before we get started. Like I said, this video is a Q&A. So if you guys want to come on, ask questions in the chat, anything I can answer, man, I will answer. Now, some of the things that you guys might answer that is on the Patreon, but I'm gonna answer as many questions as possible because I know a lot of guys have a lot of questions. As far as living overseas for a year, that I get homesick, and how do you handle the pressure from your family and all this good stuff, man. So I'm here to answer the questions, fill any questions that you have, about finally making that transition because it is a big difference between living living and vacationing. It's a big difference, and I don't think some guys really somewhat understand that because some guys come out to Medellin or Brazil or DR, even myself included, before I make the permanent move overseas, I did have a lot of good information, but you'll have so much more of a wealth of information when you actually live somewhere. I would say anywhere from 6 months to a year. You can get a lot of information in the first 3 months, don't get me wrong. But in most cases, once you start, after 3 months, you start to settle in and you start to kind of carve your own niche in whatever country that you're in. You start to kind of, hang around maybe some other expats. You might have a local friend or two, but the real experience really kicks in, 6 months to a year, in my opinion. Let me see who's all in the chat before we get this party started. Let's see who's all in here. We got 17 in the room. Fellas, do me a favor, hit that like button. I'm going to play a quick clip of the video I did, end of the year video, just to give us this some preface. Also, guys, do me a favor. Make sure you join the backup group to Black Men Travels. Make sure you join Passport Bros Facebook group. Right now, I think we're having some technical difficulties. I said this earlier in the earlier stream. Me and Cardell can't approve any posts for some odd reason. It's probably like 200-300 posts and counting right now. I'm not sure what's going on. The group isn't banned. I don't think it's banned or anything like that. But I did make some guidelines. And I'm going to go over those guidelines real quick after we do the video. A few more people come in the room just to make sure, man, that we keep the group going, man, because a lot of guys contribute a lot of good information, and we don't want to get the group banned for something mediocre or simple, man. Definitely got to monitor some of the comments, man. We can't help what you guys comment on, but what happens is when you make these kind of harsh comments, Facebook can kind of pay attention to what's going on in the group. And then that could possibly, that unwanted attention by Facebook can possibly get the group flagged. And the thing about Facebook, man, is you don't get no warnings. All right. There's no timeouts. There's no Facebook jail for your group. They just take it away. And you might try to challenge it. You don't hear anything from it. They don't have to respond. And this is why it's so important for us to get our own mobile app on platform, which we are working on currently right now. And I'm going to touch on that as well before the end of the video. All right. Shout out to Travelversity in the building, my boy Ja. Yes, Misfit Anonymous. Yes, I am still in Brazil, man. You know what? I'm telling you, man, Brazil it's a hell of a country, man. It's so beautiful, and it's just so many beautiful women. Um, it's an amazing country, man. And I told a friend of mine today, my boy Dennis, I was like, yo, this country's starting to grow on me a little bit. He was like, what? You think? So the beach culture is amazing here, man. It's like it's something about just that beach, the noises, the water, hopping in that water, man. It's definitely a very surreal and healing experience, man. I definitely understand why it's so painful to leave this country, I definitely understand that. All right, so let me play a little clip real quick. David, what's good, brother? What's good, my dude? Oh, that's my dude, David. What up, man? I haven't heard from you in a minute. He was down here for a little minute. That's what's up. All right, let me go ahead and where you at? Okay. Loving it. Good clip, bro. Just a clip.
I know that's right.
We Neos over here. We got freed from the Matrix for a little minute. You see us smiling and everything. We don't smile back home. That's like this is my first. This is the trip that started it all right here, fellas. Hold on, let me move this real quick. This is my first. It's not my first time out the country. But I really don't count Jamaica like that, man. Hold on. Oh man, hold on. Give me a second. Yeah, I really don't count Jamaica. So this is my first real trip out the country, and we got a little clip here. Hold on.
What's up, fam? You ain't smiling. You
my boy Terrence.
That's right.
This right here is culture, man. This is life. This is living. What's good, family? It is your. So that's just a couple of clips right there, man. Really about 20 minutes west of Copacabana. I definitely enjoy living down here in Brazil as well, but we're gonna get to that. We got a little storage facility out here in Atlanta, Georgia, and I got my little stuff right here. Guys, let me tell y'all, I was so nervous. I gotta keep it $150 with the family. When I started, decide to make the leap, the final jump. Shout out to my little brother. He was like pushing me. He was like, excited. He was like, "Yeah, man, do it, man. This, that, and the other. I'm gonna visit you." He never came to visit me, by the way. I don't think his wife would allow him. But this whole process is like going on in my head. I'm just like, damn, I'm really putting my stuff in storage. I'm not gonna have a spot. I've lived on my own since I was 17, man. So I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna have a actual place to stay in America. And you when you're doing this process, man, you really thinking about it. Like when you're doing this, you like just got my PO box here at the post office. So that's one of the little things you can do, in order to continue to get mail here in the States.
About 1 o'clock in the morning, close to 1 o'clock in the morning, and last night in America for the foreseeable future, hopefully.
I'm gonna keep it $150. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking a little low in that particular clip, but I have a few little thoughts. As I'm getting stuff ready, as I'm about to go to the airport, I'm like, man, what the hell am I doing? Like, man, I said, is it over this? Is it because of this girl that I'm dating out there? I'm like, nah, it's not because of her. I had to keep reminding myself, like, nah, it's not just because of her. I'm doing this, to prove to myself that I can venture out and, do something different, man. I was confident enough to say, you know what, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna explore the world, bro. Like, nah, the Matrix, I'm cool on it, man. Like I had everything together, I had planned it out over time. And it was certain times I was like, man, let me pull out, but you know what? This is the funny thing. I had so much support, even from my ex-girlfriend. And I don't know if it was genuine support from my ex-girlfriend, but my ex-girlfriend, hold on, let me go back on the screen. My ex-girlfriend is Colombian, but she's Americanized Colombian. She's Colombian, Puerto Rican. I was with her off and on for 5 years. And she was really pushing me. She was just like, no, go. You need to go. You'll love Colombia. You'll be fine. I'm like, ain't Colombia a little dangerous? She's like, no, you'll be fine. Go. I'm like, you come and visit me? She was like, yeah, if you're serious about it, I'll definitely come and visit you. Yeah, she did come and visit me, but even she was in support of it. So, that was like my little circle at the time, that I was dealing with, my little bro and, my ex-girlfriend, my crazy off and on, relationship with her. She was just like, yo, she kept it $150. She was like, I think you would do, if your money's good, you still making your money over there. I don't see why you wouldn't, So, she kind of gave him the courage as well too, man. I'm keeping it a $150. Let me see who's all in the room. Shout out to Kenneth Jennings. Shout out to you, bro. Track and Field 1906. What up? What up? What's going on? Oh, good point. Good point by Misfit Anonymous. He says life, or is that he or her? I don't know who that is. But I think that's a dude. Life is to be enjoyed, not wasted. Global paper. It's 2022 now, bro. We got to come up with a different saying, man. Brazil is dope though. Models and bottles. Okay, we got some different sayings here. Models and bottles. Okay, I've heard that before. Global paper, investments or die. Shout out to Global Paper, man. Hey, if you're out here or when you come out here, we definitely gotta link up, bro. Because this lifestyle you've been promoting for the last 2.5, 3 years on my channel, I gotta see if you really about it. You feel me? All right. So Devon, I was 37, something like that. 37. All right, we got, man, you got some names in here. DL Amy 72. Moved to Colombia 2 months ago and loved it. That's what's up. Travelversity. Man, my boy out there in he's out there in Southeast Asia right now. You know what I'm saying? Doing his thing. We kicked it a lot when he was out here in Colombia. My man, keep it moving. That's what's up. All right. Now, real quick, for the guys that are in the group, that's in the chat who might watch the playback, just a couple of little guidelines to keep the group safe. All right. So here we are. Let me scroll on that. All right. For all members, new and old, we should establish some general guidelines. Once again, guys, there's no, we ain't trying to, enforce nothing too crazy or nothing. It's still a very relaxed environment where you can kind of talk about your travels and you can vent a little bit. We have a very, I like to joke around, we definitely go back and forth in the group. I've been getting on cats from up north, about the simping, and they be getting on us Atlanta cats. So like a little good back and forth, man, but it's all in good natured fun, bro. Sometimes I see some of the comments and I be like, dude, tranquilo, relax, bro. Like it's not that serious. All right. Some guys take everything in a literal sense. Dude, like I said, relax. You travel in the world, enjoy yourself. You go back and forth. But anyways, so number one, no nudity whatsoever. Understandable, right? This would definitely get the group banned. The funny thing was the last time they said it was somebody posted a nude photo. They showed the photo and it was a stock quote or something like that. I was like, oh, this is a stock quote. What are you talking about? Send it to them. They never responded. They just took the group down. Who was approaching like I think 12,000 some members or something. It was messed up, but right now we're about at the halfway mark, closing in on 5,000 in BMT, and we got about 2,500. So that's why we want to keep these groups growing, man, because this is very, very important until we get the mobile app where we can kind of, start to, move off of this platform and have our own. All right. Now, number two, keep the memes and non-travel related posts to a minimum. A lot of guys share a lot of little funny memes. The thing about it is, man, people are seeing these memes all over Instagram, all over Facebook and other groups. We kind of want to just keep some of the clutter down because now, with 5,000 some members, 2,500 in the other group, people see that post. And then the thing about it, some guys don't know that, several guys shared the same little viral meme. So, we can't, approve all of them, me and Cardell. Shout out to my partner, Cardell. Number three, no sexual explicit poses of women. All right. Listen, it's Facebook, guys. I know, I had one of my homeboys. He was like, man, I told him, hey, man, you got to kind of change the photo or take this photo off. He's like, man, she just posing. I'm like, bro, it's Facebook. If there's any type of sexually, generated type of photo, they can technically say it's suggestive and trip out. So that's self-explanatory. Number four. All right. No asking for prices of massages from women. You guys can read into that. As I said, it's called inbox, fellas. Meaning when a guy posts a woman, and I hate this too, when a guy posts a female and the guy and somebody who don't know the guy who posted or the female, could be just a regular couple, somebody say how much. That's very insulting. come on, guys. That's kind of petty. It's a little lightweight hating too. And I see that sometimes. And I'm like, yo, come on, bro. That's just a regular couple. You ain't got to do it like that to try to say that man can't attract a beautiful woman, man. Dudes just be hating. Number 5, no disrespectful comments. Dudes, listen, we all men. Come on, man. You're your own country. You're your own entity. You think for yourself, bro. We come together when needed, when we got to do something. But for otherwise, bro, you live in your own life. You're a grown-ass man. You go to work by yourself, or you have a business where you make your own money. I don't tell you what to do with your money or your time. That's on you. We have a lot of judging in the group for some reason. If this man is over here doing this, a lot of guys want to criticize it. Sometimes the criticism could be, warranted to a certain degree. You do got some guys in the group that be doing a little too much, but everybody's living their own life, man. You got to understand. We got guys from the age of, I would say, 23, 22, 24, all the way up to 70, 75, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's a large range. And you're going to be in different areas of your life at different ages, man. I'm not the same person I was when I was 25. You feel me? So just be respectful, because a guy who's kind of coming in the 40s and 50s, who's been in long-term relationships, who's kind of might be possibly done with them, he just want to have fun. Then you got the guys that want to, have a genuine relationship, whatever it is, man. Just be respectful of that man's lane, that man's, time and whatnot. We go back and forth. We're not going to always agree, bro. Even me and Cardell don't agree on everything, bro, but we have a respectful discourse with each other. Business is like a relationship, right? And I say, hey, man, that might not work out. Or you say, oh, this might not work out. Whatever it is, we say, okay, boom, I understand, bro. We'll get it done however you want to do it. You feel me? That's how you got to be respectful of it, man. And I want to see brothers kind of coming together more to be able to work together, man. Let's work together, bro. There's so many comments that try to set and posts that try to separate us. This is about coming together, man. We got enough issues as it is on trying to separate. And I realize that a lot of guys that come in with I call them separative posts, they might say something, mention something like that nobody's even talking about. It's not even a subject matter, but they come in specifically to try to cause a ruckus. You know what I'm saying? When everything is going good, everything's going smooth in the group, everybody's joking back and forth, they come in with a particular post. They know it's going to cause some type of stir and trouble, and it's unproductive, bro. It's like it's not, dudes just want to run in circles, man. Don't want to do anything. They don't want to support no movement. They just really here because they see guys moving a certain way and they might feel left out. So they try to come in and make posts they know that's going to get, guys arguing back and forth. And we're not about that. And we don't even approve them type of posts. All right. Now, number 6, this is an important one too, guys. And I'm going to get to your comments in a second. Contact me or Cardell Beasley for advertising related posts, man. We definitely got to validate you, man. People see an ad in this group, they're going to assume that, it's legit because it's in the group. So yeah, the group might only have 5,000 and 2,500, but it's a validated service because it's in the group. They feel like you're a member, so you must be good. But if we don't know you, we can't approve the post, man. It's not us trying to, hate. We don't even charge for none of this, bro. It's all love right now. If you got a service or a product, we all about helping guys at the point that we at. Now, when we start growing, things might change. But right now, we know everybody's getting out the mud. The movement is growing. We don't ask for no money for guys. We just say, hey, man, what's your service? How long you been doing it? Post some photos, be presentable, man. And for the tour guides, we definitely got to talk to the tour guides, connect with the tour guides just to make sure it just ain't no janky stuff, man. This is a brand. Black Men Travels is definitely a brand. Passport Bros is definitely a brand, man. We want to keep that name good. We don't want nobody traveling overseas and having a bad experience. We don't want nobody buying a product from somebody and it's some janky stuff. I remember I had bought some beard oil from some brothers in Atlanta, man. And then when I got it, the package was all jammed up, messed up. The bottle was already open. And I called the bros. I was like, hey, bro, I sent them an email, actually. And I was like, hey, brother, I paid, a good amount of money, not just, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I was just supporting the black business. And they just came with the, the janky attitude, like, bro, it's the box, it ain't our fault. I'm like, well, the product is open. It's like somebody already used it, and I let them have it. I'm like, you know what, bro? Don't worry about it. I just threw it in the trash. But we don't want guys to try to come in because you got some cats out here that will sit there and throw a sticker on a shirt or something, and they expect everybody to support them. But nah, man, put some thought and effort in your business, man. This is your business. This is, you putting your name behind this. That means something. It's not all about quick money. Don't wait till you broke to try to start something to get some money, thinking that, okay, I'm just going to post it in this group and the brother's going to support me. Nah, man. Have some quality to your name, bro. This is some manly stuff, bro. If this is your brand, you saying that, hey, I represent this. And if it's janky, we're going to look at it like it's janky. And brothers will call you out in the group. Trust me. Brothers don't have a problem at all. There's no shame. All right. All right. So that's that, man. Let me get back to the show. Now, fellas, once again, this is like a Q&A about the end of the year video about me living in South America for a year. If you have any questions, put them on the chat. If you want to come on, man, and you can be respectful, we got to be very careful about bringing guys on because some guys come on, they start talking crazy, talking cussing. Just be mindful that this is YouTube. We definitely want to be politically correct. I know a lot of guys that come on. That's why I stopped doing so much of the live streams with bringing guys on because, guys that come on, they'll just vent how they day went and then they'll just turn into a, something else than what the actual topic of the video was supposed to be. All right. So let me see what's going on in the chat, man. Let me see what's going on with the family. What's going on with y'all fellas, man? It's Jay Clyde in the building. That's what's up. Hey, man. I haven't hollered at you, man. Yes, Jonas yet, Jay Clyde. I think he's doing his own thing, but that's what's up, though. It's all G. It's all good. James of Scotland next says, are you connected to the Black Male Travels? No, I'm not, bro. This is Black Men Travels. This is BMT. All right. Shout out to World Breaker. I'm going to Costa Rica on the 13th. Give me some advice. Bro, I've never been to Costa Rica, man. But if you post in the group, I'm pretty sure you'll have plenty of dudes that have been to Costa Rica. I haven't been there just yet, though. But I do want to go. John B. Hughes say, don't sweat the small stuff. Most definitely, man. Mike from the Bahamas. What's good, Mike? What's good, man? You gotta understand, bro. I know like about 150 mics, but if I know you, man, that's what's up, bro. All right. You can't call into the show, man, but I can drop a link. I'm gonna drop a link. All right, I'm gonna drop a link. Where's the link at? Here we go. Hopefully my internet is good right now, man. Look, I got a few little bars up here. You never know this Brazilian Wi-Fi, Brazilian internet. All right, this is a good one. Here we go. Like I say, guys, let the questions come on in, man. If you got some questions, go ahead. Throw them in the chat. He says, do you feel more safe in Brazil now that you were in Colombia just before coming to Brazil? Yeah, man, most definitely. Let me read that one more time. BMT, do you feel more safe in Brazil now than when you were in Colombia just before coming to Brazil? All right. This is the thing about Colombia and Brazil that you have to understand, guys. In Colombia, you can be in the nicest neighborhood. You can be in the nicest neighborhood. You can be sitting outside. You can just literally have your phone, right here. You talking, you chopping it up with a beautiful young Latina, and then the motor controls to come up, the motorcycle guys to come up, that put a gun to you, they take everybody's stuff. It's quick. They take off on you anywhere in Colombia. Anywhere you can be a few feet away in Bogota from the capital, you can get it got, bro. It doesn't matter. In Brazil, it's much different. All right. Like I said earlier before, man, I talked to an Uber driver who had done over 7,000 rides, and he drives all over Rio all day, all night. That's all he does. I'm like, bro, when do you sleep? He works 7 days out the week. And he said, bro, it's literally, he spoke English. He said, man, it's literally very low crime rates in just the the areas. Now, don't get me wrong, Copacabana is its own little entity, man. Copacabana can be dangerous because of what's going on in Copacabana. But for the most part, LeBlanc, Ipanema, don't get me wrong now, it can happen anywhere. But to me, it feels much safer. I mean, these police are on every block, 10, 12 deep, military style, equipment, guns in the cars. They constantly watching. You see them on almost every block, for the most part. In Colombia, not so much. You see them in groups. I mean, but in Colombia, the thing about it is the system, right? Like if they rob you and they catch them and they don't find your items on them, they let them right back out. And that's the big issue in Colombia. Colombia is kind of dangerous, man. Like my boy said, my special forces homeboy. I got a couple of special forces. Shout out to my special forces guys, my military, my vets. He said Colombia is the most beautiful, safe, dangerous country in the world. It's the only country you can get robbed and drugged and still want to come back. All right. So let me see who this is. Let me I don't know who that is, man. I don't know who that is. Let me see here. All right, another good question we got here. David, do you see yourself going back to Colombia? Yes, most definitely, man. I love Colombia, bro. Colombia is dope, man. Colombia is dope. It's really a man's country. It's a very patriarchal country, man. Once you get to the nuts and bolts of it, highly machismo, beautiful women everywhere. How do I say this about Colombia? Colombia has an interesting dynamic, man. Whereas and I'm gonna say this politically correct as possible because I don't want to offend anybody. The women are very beautiful in Colombia. All right, the women are very beautiful in Colombia, and a lot of them are available. I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna keep it like that. Um, the men there, they do their thing. You feel me? But for the most part, Colombian women are very approachable. They can be very nice. That culture has a very, it's a very romance style culture, but you gotta be very careful. You gotta kind of know the lay of the land. Definitely want to know Spanish fluently. And you just gotta be mindful, man. I was on the beach yesterday. And the guy said it was his first time overseas, his first time in Brazil. He said, Aaron, man, I want to go to Colombia, bro. But right before I came, a couple of my homeboys went to Colombia. Their first time, they had an amazing time on the last night. They had two girls come over, and all they remember is waking up to the police standing over them with some IVs in their arms. And he said, man, I just left a bad taste in my mouth. I don't think I'm ever going to go to Colombia, bro. And I was like, yeah, that's messed up, man. I've actually heard of situations like that. Now, let me get this straight now. It can happen to anybody, but you do got guys that's been living in Colombia for 17 years who haven't had any incidents. Some you might call it luck, whatever it is. But, it can definitely happen like that. All right. QB passport flexing. QB passport flexing. Let me see. What's going on, bro?
What's good? Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, for sure. What's good with you?
Chilling, man. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too, bro. How's everything going? You in Mexico?
Yeah, Playa del Carmen. Just want to let brothers know I actually created a channel now. So
Okay.
just spreading the love, spreading the word, letting dudes know how to move. Obviously, more particularly here in Mexico.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Yes,
that's what's up,
sir.
man. That's what's up. What's the name of your channel? Is this it? QB Passport Flex?
Flexing. Yep, that's it.
QB Passport Flexing. That's what's up, man. Let me catch a super chat real quick by Doug No Music with
Yeah.
$5 super chat. He says, I'll be back in Brazil in February. Anywhere in Rio that I can get a COVID test for my return flight. I don't know. It's not on me. I do know a spot, man. I think they give you the COVID test at any of the pharmacies, if I'm not mistaken. But I can definitely, I'll drop a link after the show is over, bro. You can look at the link. All right. But appreciate that $5 super chat, no music. Let me catch one more question real quick, QB, and I'm gonna get right back to you. Hold on, I want to just catch all these questions. All right, Decatur LT. He says, "You like the Brazilian food over the Colombian food?" Yes.
Of course.
Yes. Yes. And more. Yes. Not even a question, man. Hey, the food out here is, man, I eat good every day. Every day is something else different. I'm like, what this is right here, Hey, I take it. I try it. The food is good, man. It's amazing out here. All right. Well, stop here. If you okay, that's Global Paper in the building. Hold on. All right, Prince O. QB, let me answer just a couple questions, man, and I'm
no worries, dog. You good, fam?
All right. Prince O says best clubs to meet regular girls in. The best clubs, in my opinion, is where I'm at in Bajay, man. All right, you got Ventrini, you got All In, you got Lalu Lounge, and you got a couple of other spots sprinkled in. That's definitely you can learn on the Patreon. But yeah, those are some key clubs out here, man, to get you outside that Copacabana, man. I'm telling you, I had some cats that went out last night. I saw them on the beach today. I was like, man, did y'all have a good time? Because I couldn't make it. Like, did you guys have a good time last night? They was like, man, it was nah, man, this, that, and the other in Copacabana. I was like, yeah, bro, you should have went to Bajaj. Like they had met some girls. They thought they assumed they had met some girls. But it was like an all little plot that the club guys do out here around Copa, the little Copa area, the boardwalk area, where the girls, yeah, let's go to this club right here. You get to the club, you got to pay their entry fee. Their entry fee is like $20. So it's a little game they be running. You start to know the little games they run after a while. All right. Now, let me catch this other question real quick. Harris. All right. Brazil versus DR versus Colombia. I think we did a show like that with Flip Flop. Yeah, we did a show like that last week with Flip Flop. Been to DR twice. Thinking should I try somewhere else or keep getting my feet wet? Often travel dolo. Man, I mean, that's on you, bro. To me right now, it's Brazil is dope. I'm not gonna front. It's getting hotter and hotter though out here, bro. It was super hot out here today. This was like the first day I felt the actual. They said the summertime was coming. It's been kind of cool, but today it was like it was hot, bro. It was in the 90s for sure. All right. Let me see if I can catch one more question. I'm getting my dude QB Willie Bree. Hold on. I think we might have them all. All right. This is a really important question. Hi, BMT. How much a month for an apartment like that one in Brazil? All right. Good question, man. Now, keep in mind, it really depends on the arrangement that you make with the landlord here. All right. If you can pay in advance a couple of months, the price drops down, I ain't gonna say drastically, but pretty good if you can offer them to say, hey, man, I'm gonna pay for 2-3 months up front. You can negotiate. But the cool thing is when you're doing the hand to hands, everything is included. So I don't have any light bill, I don't have any, gas bill, no cable bill, Wi-Fi bill. Everything is included. So for this particular spot that I'm in, it's $700 a month, everything included. It's pretty cool, man. I got a maid comes twice a week, cleans up and all that good stuff. It's a restaurant downstairs. It's like a little store downstairs. We can buy little snacks and stuff. Restaurant has really good food. The owner speaks English. I be practicing my Portuguese down there almost every day. They might be getting tired of me, but it be women out there, be women in the restaurant. So I'm sitting here, trying to communicate with everything. The waitress is cute too. So, anywhere in this area right here, I would say from 500 to all the way up to however you want to pay. If you want to actually stay on the beach here in Bar, on Pepe Beach, you're looking at more so 1,000, 1,200. Keep in mind Airbnb. If you're doing Airbnb, they're gonna, have those fees on top of Airbnb. So what you want to do is, if you can find, if you talk to the Airbnb owner and you say, hey man, I want to rent this monthly, can we, make an arrangement? basically. But you got some really nice apartments in Bar for like 500-600. You got apartments out here, bro, on islands. The last chick that found me an apartment, she didn't understand why I didn't take it, right? So this apartment, it's on an island, right? Not like a super super big island, but what you got to do is when the car pulls up, you got to walk through an alley. You got to catch like a little, like a little skip boat, a little mini boat, and they what's the word? Basically, you travel across to the island, and I thought that was just too much to do every day. You feel me, QB? Like, I don't know if I want to do that every day. I don't know if I want to hop in a boat and go home
Travel to an
every
island
day.
every day.
Yeah, the actual apartment building is on the island. So when you pull up,
I see.
you got to hop in the boat and you got to pay like $2, maybe like 50 cents or something. They take the little boat to your little building, basically, without And
Right.
I just thought that was gonna be inconvenient to do that every day. I'm coming home 3-4 in the morning,
Yeah.
walking through an alley, hopping on the boat.
Unless you have your own private boat, then it will be worth it. But yeah, that's too much of an inconvenience for sure.
Yeah, I mean everything looked amazing. Don't get me wrong. Like it had a really nice patio. It was real dope. Don't get me wrong. And it was a American girl downstairs, and she was telling me, "Yeah, Aaron, you can call. They deliver here. She was pointing out the different islands, that got the restaurants on them. It's real. Like if I had a main girl down here, I probably would have got that apartment. And the apartment they only wanted like $600 a month. That same apartment in America would be $3,000-$4,000 easy, bro. Because
and what part of Brazil are you in?
I'm in Bajay.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Nice.
it's the most beautiful thing in the world. You got mountains in the background. You know what? I might play a clip. Before we go. Yeah, I might play a clip if I can find it. I gotta find it. But it's the most beautiful thing in the world with the mountains in the background, man. Buildings. It's just the craziest look. Like you have to pay top dollar to have something like that in America. They only want $600 a month, everything included.
And let me ask you, what made you go to that part of Brazil compared to other places? And I know Brazil is huge.
Man, shout out to the Black Man's Options. Shout out to Raphael, my dude, Raphael, man. Thank God for my dude, Raphael. He kept, because I was looking for apartments. I told him I wasn't really feeling Copacabana, man, not to actually live there. I'm the type of guy that like to drive to the, you know what I'm saying, craziness. I don't want to live in the craziness. So, one day we ate at a really nice restaurant in Leblon. Leblon was cool. Leblon has a definitely like an upper class feel to it, but everybody's kind of old. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, this feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm kind of good on the vibe here. He's like, nah, man, let's go to Bajay. You'll like it. So we go out there to Bajay. Keep in mind, we with another cat. QB, this dude's like 65 plus, right? This is what I love about meeting travel bros, older cats overseas. Man, this guy was out. We walked probably about 15 miles that day. This dude was walking us. His energy was better. His energy was so good. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like a young dude. And I'm like, you good, bro? He's like, nah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Going off hollering at women. I'm like, bro, I want to be like you when I'm 65. You know what I'm saying? So make a long story short, Raphael was showing me around from the Black Man's Option. And immediately, I was like, yo, this me. I was like, okay, I said, bro, these apartments must cost a couple $1,000s, right? He's like, nah, they're cheaper than Copacabana. I said, word? Okay, wait a minute. I was in here a few weeks later, man. It's dope. Nice. Oh, that's you for the super chat. Oh, appreciate it.
Nah, man. I mean, look. You have motivated me. A lot of people just like, man, you need to start a channel, and this is more of being, informational. Showing brothers how to move, where to move, and again, we're all have different expertise in our travel. You, Colombia, Brazil, DR, me, Mexico, other people, specifically Colombia and DR. So brothers have options regardless. Whatever you desire, hey, that's the person that's been here and knows the ins and outs. This is how you move. That's the whole point of it. So yeah, that's why I created the channel, Instagram, TikTok. So I'm just letting dudes know Mexico. I was planning to go to Costa Rica next month, but I don't know.
And you know what? I don't think
Uh-huh.
they understand how big of a difference that makes, bro. That makes a big difference that you can contact somebody and touch down with somebody, man. Makes a huge difference.
Right, right. Um, like I said, I've been to Colombia once. I need to go back. But let's just say if I went to Cali and I wanted the rundown, I know people who to contact. You know,
Mm-hmm.
um, if it's not Cali, Colombia, Cartagena, Barranquilla, wherever. Mexico, like I said, I've pretty much been all over. I mean, this last trip was Chihuahua, Veracruz, and Playa del Carmen. So, people subscribing to the channel, you guys are going to see all of that. You're going to see all the receipts. And it's mainly, my Instagram stories, to the YouTube channel that's going to be shown. But I'm going to give content, a new video at least once every 2 weeks. It's going to be uploaded on the channel. And hop on these live streams a little bit more and be a little bit more active.
Yeah, man, because you've been at it for a minute.
Right.
You've been at it for a good little
Right.
minute, man. So I know you have a wealth of information.
Right. Yeah. Real quick, what's the how long you're gonna stay in that area in Brazil?
Man, you know what? I'll be contemplating every time because I do want to go to Sao Paulo. I've been hearing a lot of good things about Sao Paulo, Salvador Bahia. So not quite sure, man, but I'm definitely enjoying where I'm at right now. Not really quite sure. I'm trying to find this little clip, man, as we dang, I got so many photos. Okay, here we go. Let me download a little bit of this and then it might take a little minute to download. I'm on this Brazilian Wi-Fi. All right, so
Yeah.
let me catch this. He said 700 USD. Yes, 700 USD. Now let me answer this question. I gotta be politically correct about this question too. Is LGBT big in Brazil? It's humongous. Let me just put it that way. It's big. Shout out to Grego, man. Grego in the building. What's going on? QB, you need me to post a link again?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Do I need to send it to you? Hold on. I don't know why. Hold on.
Are you talking about link to your YouTube channel?
Yeah. I'm gonna
Okay, I
send
got
it to you. Check your WhatsApp.
Give me 1 second, bro. I don't even know what I just did right there. Hold on.
All right. Because people are asking for it. But why Aaron's waiting to post his little video? If you just type in QB passport flexing, it'll pop up. But we're gonna try to get the exact link. I think you need to make me like a mod on here eventually, and then boom, the link will just go in the chat.
All right.
But I send it to you via WhatsApp.
All right, let me I'm all over the place here. Give me 1 second, fam.
Yeah, no, you good. I'm reading the comments as well.
All right. Okay. All right, so guys, real quick, this is like the little boat right here. Take to the apartment. You know what? We just left the apartment.
Man, it is clear as day out there. Ooh.
Yeah, these are all like little apartments, basically. So all these is little spots you can pull up to. stay at. It's a good amount of them for rent too. Most of these spots like between $5,000 and $1,000. It's another little building right there on the left. Hold on, it's the other one.
It's that Brazilian
this right
internet.
here, guys. This is the view from the actual apartment right here. This is the patio. So you can see his boats everywhere.
Yeah. Oh,
that's
nice.
the city in the background.
That's really nice.
Yeah, man. It was hard to turn down. Trust me. The lady was like, "Are you serious?"
Right there.
Yeah, this is the spot.
That's your place. Oh,
no. I was looking at this.
Oh, okay, bro. At night, you with a shorty on the balcony overlooking that.
Man, it would have been crazy, bro.
It would have been
crazy, man.
Yo.
Yeah, I'll play it one more time. Let me see if I can.
Yeah.
I was telling you, man, it looks amazing. And all you basically do is like wave to the boat, or you can call them, and they'll come and pick you up. Little grill right there. I don't have a video of the actual inside though, but yeah, man. So those type of apartments you can get out here for like $500, $600, $700 a month, whatever you negotiate with the landlord, man. Like I said, the lady who was helping me find the apartments, a guy put me on to her, and she was like, "Are you serious? You don't want this apartment, Aaron? Why you don't like this apartment?" I'm like, "Yo, every day, I kind of just want to hop out, run to my building. I'm dating different girls out here. I'm like, man, I don't know if I want to go through all that, so." But check it out though. I ended up changing my mind, right? I said, you know what? I'm tripping. I called her back. I said, is that apartment still available? She's like, no, Aaron, it's not. I told you. I'm like, okay, my bad.
Right.
Hey, you know what, man? The mosquitoes are not that aggressive. I'm from the South. I'm from Georgia. The mosquitoes are a whole nother breed out there. So it's not that bad out here, man. Believe it or not, it's not a big bad bug problem out here that you would think is being in South America like that, bro. We got way more bugs in Georgia. Hey, somebody said I'm thinking malaria. Come on, bro. You see how they do us?
Yeah.
Come on, man. You thinking malaria? Okay. Yeah, man. It's all good, man. All right, let me see now. Let me see if I can find Let me see if I can find it on WhatsApp right here, man. But everything else been good with you, bro?
Yeah, just starting the new year right.
Mm-hmm. Was you in Mexico in the new year?
Yeah, I was out there in Playa del Carmen.
All right,
it was.
They do the whole firework thing. Man, now she want to text me back. Come on, don't you hate when women do that?
Oh, of course, dog. Like I got stories
shorty.
for days, man. I got stories for days, but yeah, player. I was with pretty much with my main from Guadalajara, so she was with me. So it was kind of like the vacation thing, but we went to Playa, we went to Island Mujeres. What else did we do? You wouldn't believe this, dog, but okay, yeah, that's the link to the channel. Okay, yeah. So go sub to your boy. Aaron posted the link right there. Like I said, I will have content at least once every 2 weeks, and I'll be on these live streams more. So appreciate you. But bro, tell me why it was my chick's first time ever riding a bicycle, dog. Her first time. So I'm like, you know what? We'll go rent these bikes. We'll go to a secluded beach, go walk on the beach. And
you doing it up.
Yeah, and the cool part about Playa del Carmen, bro, you can drink everywhere. In Cancun, you can drink in public. So a lot of people don't know that, but it's extra lit. So yeah, bro, I'm talking about maybe 3 blocks on the bicycle. Like I have to ride behind her. She almost hit like 2 people. I'm like, look, I'm sorry. This is our first time. But it was fun. It was definitely fun. And before that, I was in Veracruz. I got a nice hotel stay, and I'll upload that video too. Um, $30 a night, 4-star hotel. Your boy got it in with a girl from Bumble. She's 24, speaks perfect English. I met some cool promoters down there. One guy from Sacramento. He was like, "Man, if you come back over here, hook your boy up with some pair of Dickies,
Mm-hmm.
because they ain't got that type of clothing out there in Mexico." I'm like, "Yeah, no problem." And this is the promoter, so he's gonna put you at a good table. He's gonna take care of you, and you're good. And they love Americans. That's what I try to tell people about Mexico. They love Americans. They love American culture. You'll see them wearing Jordans, Nikes. They watch football religiously. A lot of people don't know, but in Mexico, American football is the second biggest sport in that country.
I did not know that, man. I had no idea. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, like down here, football don't play whatsoever. That's what's up. The Great Pretender says, "Are there any alligators?" No, bro, there are no alligators, but there are. They do have spots where there are a lot of alligators at. They do have that out here. Don't get me wrong, but in that particular area, they don't have any alligators like that, as far as I know. I mean, they're animals; they could be anywhere, but as far as I know, they got a lot of different wildlife out here, man. Like I was on the beach one time, and it looked like almost an alligator, but it was just a tad bit too small. It was a really looking big, aggressive looking iguana. So
Wow.
yeah, they definitely got some stuff. They got some stuff called I think some animals called wombats or something, maybe like little mini hippos or something. They got some wild stuff out here for sure, bro. Trust me.
Your
Definitely got some wild
boy,
stuff
he left a comment earlier about Mexicans liking brothers in Mexico. I got mad love when I was in Colombia. Well, I like to say in Mexico, for me specifically, no issues. I would say it's kind of like 50-50. Like the girls ain't gonna just run up on you just because you're black.
Mm-hmm.
But if how can I say this? If you look like an American winner, they're on you heavy. They're on you heavy. Like I was solo dolo in Veracruz, and I'm drinking with girls. Girls are inviting me to their section. When I
Mm-hmm.
was in Chihuahua, one girl wanted to take me home, and you would think like, yeah, do it, but safety. And granted, it was me and 3 other chicks, but it's like I just got here. This is my first night in this town. Yeah, she seems cool. She's nice or whatever, but that's just something you just don't do on the first night like that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, there's many places to go in Mexico. I would say specifically like the non-pros, Guadalajara, Mexico
Mm-hmm.
City, and Monterrey.
Okay, cool. That's what's up, man. That is what's up. Just catching some of these comments.
Yeah, no
QB
doubt.
with QB with the receipts. That's what's up. That's what's up. I gotta visit Mexico, man. I have not been out there. Shout out to my dude, Citizen Lou. He just moved back out there to Mexico. I forgot what part
He
though. I forgot what
did?
city. Yeah, he's back out there.
Okay, I gotta holler at him then. Nice.
Mm-hmm. I said I forgot what city he's in. I thought about hitting him for the show actually, but yeah, he's back in Mexico, man. I was like, yo, you left Colombia to go to Mexico? He was like, yeah, man, Mexico is dope. I'm like, oh wow, that's what's up. That is what's
Right.
up, man.
Right.
All right,
Like
so
I said,
fellas.
I wanted to break the ice and go to Costa Rica. And
Mhm,
if anyone's listening, if anyone's in California, because I don't want this ticket to go to waste. It's through Valeri's. Like you'll be flying out of LA, but returning
mhm,
in Tijuana. And if anyone's willing to pay for like the name change, the ticket is pretty much yours. You know, and I think the name change is maybe less than like 150 because
mhm.
I don't think I'm gonna go, but I don't want to waste that ticket. So I'm pretty much like giving away a free damn ticket for you to change the name. And it's if you're in Southern California, you'll be going to Costa Rica next month for I think it's like 3 days, 4 days, or something like that.
Mhm.
So FYI.
Okay, cool, 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 cool. Shout out to Domo Worldwide. He says, "What's the average monthly budget to be comfortable in Brazil?" That really depends on what your definition of comfortable is. But I mean, I gotta be honest with you. I did a whole show about this. Maybe when I first got down here. It can range. I know. I'll say this. I know cats out here that live off of $1,200 US a month. I do know cats like that out here, but I can stay out here for $1,200 a month. You see what I'm saying? So I would say like maybe 2,500 a month. You'll be golden if you generate about $2,500 a month. You should be good out here, in my opinion. Now, if you're making $4,000 a month, that's good money. That's really good money out here. You making that's a good amount of income. Most Brazilians make about $500-$600 a month here. So keep in mind though, even though you're making more money, you will get the gringo price, not for like groceries and food, they got prices on them already, but rent, they're gonna tap you on for a little extra on the rent and little things like that. So I think about me personally, I would say $2,500 personally.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, I don't know what that means. What is an American winter? I don't know. Okay, I guess that's a you, QB. What is an American
Oh
winter?
yeah. So I mean, what I mean by that is you don't want to come off as the American reject. To me, it don't matter what country you're in. When girls can kind of sniff that from you, it don't matter what you're doing too. Even in the manga game, as long as you don't give like those weird vibes, like you're golden. You're golden. So that's what I mean in regards to that is don't come off as the American reject. A lot of girls, especially
Basically don't come off as socially awkward, man.
yeah, there
That's
we
the that's
go.
the that's the biggest issue that I see with some of these guys out here in these international streets, man. They like, bro, don't, still kind of maintain and still, do your thing, man. Like don't be that guy. Don't be a weirdo. Is you know what they say in Colombia, basically in Spanish. Like don't be,
Right,
you know,
right,
don't be
and
too pushy. Man, I had a guy out there in Colombia, man. It was like my
mhm,
next to last night. We went out, we had a great time, but one guy ruined it all for everybody that night. Everybody. He ruined it for like 4 or 5 other guys because he was just so pushy on all the girls, on all the women, the American women, the Colombian women. They decided
right,
not to come to the house, or it was like a big pool party thing because of him, basically. And even when he got there, he still was pushing up on different females, just making it really awkward, man. Them women do not like that, man. And he left empty-handed out of all that. He's one of them cats that if he don't get none, nobody gets none. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
man, we were so angry, bro, with that dude. We was like, who invited this cat? You know what I'm saying?
right,
Like, he's the type of guy, and this is some young stuff. You don't get me wrong. Like, this is not the norm. Most cats, we doing our own thing. This just happened to be a random, really dope party, and then everybody decided to kind of do the after party thing. And he was one of the
mhm,
guys, man. He could clearly see you talking to a female, you vibing with her, and he'll come in and just bam, as soon as you turn your back. You know what I'm saying? He's one of them type of cats, but just don't be that
nah,
type of guy. Is what we're trying to say.
nah. I
He
hear
said
you.
no.
One
He said
question.
no. He said, "Nah, Pookie, just say that." You
Right.
know what?
But
You know what? He was kind of a pookie when I think about it. Yeah, you're right.
one quick story, Aaron, and kind of related to that. Like when I was there in player with my chick on New Year's Eve, basically New Year's night, there was a group of these Brazilian girls, you know. So I ended up getting a table, like it was Don Julio, and like I said, it's just me and my chick. And this girl, if you guys look at the video, the curly haired girl, like in the middle of the video, she had the Hawkeyes on me. So like I literally like kissed my chick on purpose to let her know that I was taken. She
Mhm.
still didn't care. She came over, sat next to me, introduced herself, and it's like, yo, I poured her a shot, and it was like three other girls, and
Uh-huh.
I'm just like, these girls, like, they don't care. Once they see, like, wow, like you're doing it, it's just you and her. Now, granted, if my chick was really wild, some stuff can have really popped off that night, but she ain't having it with another chick. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying to myself, like, damn, bro, like that's how lit it can be. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Most definitely, bro. Most definitely, man. So, guys, hopefully you got all the information that you needed. Like I said, this was a response video to the video I dropped earlier, the end of the year video about me living in South America for a year. I want to thank my guests here, QB, for coming on the show, dropping
No
some
doubt.
game about Mexico as well. Definitely gonna do another show about your travels in Mexico. Let me catch the super chat, and we're gonna go ahead and get on out of here with the $5 super chat from Domo Worldwide. He says, "Do you think your quality of life is better in Medellin, Colombia, or Rio, Brazil, with a $2,500 monthly budget? I've been to both, but only for 1 week." Man, that is a very good question, bro. That was a that was a it was good you asked it towards the end too. That's a good question to lead the show off on. Man, you know what? Both countries, all right, are relatively cheap. The food, the apartments. Now I did hear that the apartments are going up in price in Poblado, the Poblado area, the area I like to stay in. Most Americans like to stay in that Poblado area. But I'm pretty sure you can find some apartments on the outskirts that are cheap too. I'm gonna have to give the edge to Colombia though, bro. You know, uh, because the apartments, the infrastructure are a little better. I know I'm in a nice little joint. I just showed you a nice little joint in Barnajuka. But even that little joint I just showed you, man, another reason I didn't get that particular apartment was because it had the type of apartment where the room was like upstairs, but I couldn't stand fully up. You feel me? When I get in my bed, I have to kneel, have to crouch down. So they have some very awkward building practices here in Brazil. Colombia kind of the infrastructure, both infrastructures are good, man. You know what? You really got to just have time, do kind of like what I did 6 months there, 6 months here to kind of get a better feel for that, man. That's the best advice I can give you because Brazil in many cases is a little safer, but Colombia, the apartments are a little nicer. You know what I'm saying? So it really depends. But as far as the food, the Ubers, getting around, or just the everyday day you're gonna be spending money, both countries are very reasonable, man. You definitely can live in either country for $2,500 a month. All right. So once again, family, appreciate you guys joining me for the show. Once again, thank you, QB Willie B, for joining, man.
No doubt,
Oh,
man. Thank you for letting me
also
on.
make sure this is sub to QB Willie B. I'm going to pin his channel to the top of the comments as well.
Hey, appreciate that, fam. I'll get at you later, and
All right.
stay up. All right.
All right, man. Peace.
All right.
All right.